Settle back into a relaxing position, either in your chair, laying down on the floor, or your bed. I want your body feeling very supported so that you're not distracted by any discomforts or any excessive physical effort. If you need time to settle in, just pause this recording and return back to it when you're ready. Close your eyes and start bringing your attention to your breath. How does the air enter your body? Does it come in through the mouth or through the nose? And what is the quality of that inhale? Is there any restriction in your nasal passages or congestion in your sinuses or even in your throat? Or does it feel quite clear? Where does that air end up at the end of your inhale? How far down your body can you pull that inhale? And more importantly, how about the exhale? Is there any support behind it? Pay attention to the timing of your breath. Is your exhale shorter or longer than your inhale? Notice what parts of your body you feel touching something, either the chair or the floor, and where your body doesn't touch anything at all. Perhaps your head is touching the floor while the back of your neck curves off the floor. Then maybe your upper back comes in contact with the floor while the tips of your shoulders do not. If you have further sensation, trace out these contact points down your arms, your hands, your spine, all the way to your pelvis, your thighs, knees, calves, and feet. Create a mental illustration of these curves in your mind and log them for future reference. Roll your head to the right and to the left. Repeat this rotation right and left as you consider the following questions. What is the quality of your movement? Does one side seem easier to move towards than the other? Do you feel ease or restriction on one side or the other? Does your body enjoy rotating towards one side more than the other? Draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Notice what changes in response to that movement. The position of your shoulder blade, your scapula. Perhaps you feel the scapula sliding on your back or on the floor. Then draw your shoulders out away from your ears. And notice how the bones move in response to that movement. And maybe even which muscles activate to make it happen. Move your shoulders back up towards your ears another time. And then down away from your ears. One more time here. Slide the shoulders up. And slide the shoulders down, noticing what happens when you do that. Now take your hands, if you can, to your collarbones. You can either touch your collarbones with the tips of your fingers or maybe just the heel of your hand. Continue moving your shoulders up and down while feeling what happens to your collarbone. As the shoulder comes up towards your ears, the collarbone drops down a little bit. And as your shoulders drop away from your ears, the collarbones settle back into a neutral position. Cultivate an awareness of this relationship, where shoulder movement also means collarbone movement. Now bring your hands to your ribs, right at the base of your sternum. What happens to your ribs when you inhale? Do they flare out? Do they lift up? Do they move at all? What happens to your ribs when you exhale? Do they draw back inward? Do they become closer to one another? Do they move at all? Through this brief journey, taking a deeper notice of your breath, curves, and bones, we cultivate increased body awareness. This increased body awareness makes it much easier to notice the subtle changes and progress that happens during movement re-education. Take time throughout your day and your week to settle in and do some body scans so that you continue to grow this body awareness as your body changes as well.